Prepare to witness.
What do you want?
The most frightening 3D motion picture event to tear through the screen. My Bloody Valentine 3D. Nothing says date movie like a 3D ride to hell.
Hi, we're the Huge Movie Fanatics, this time to review the remake, the 2009 remake of My Bloody Valentine, which I did see, and he hasn't, he wish he hasn't.
Yeah, almost.
You know, I never saw the original one as discussed in the previous review, so when I saw this one, I was kind of actually impressed with it overall. I think it's Patrick Lussier, who is the director.
He's a much better editor than
he's
he is.
He's a great editor. I missed him in Scream 4.
Oh, yeah, I think that might be.
I think that was the problem with the pacing in Scream 4.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, what a great editor. Probably shouldn't have been a filmmaker. Like, he does have a decent visual eye, but he tries to, like, really show what he can do so much so that it's, like, forcing itself down our throats.
In 3D.
And the 3D is so stupid. I didn't watch the movie in 3D, but it's one of those
You've
ones...
never seen it in 3D?
No, but it's one of those ones where you watch in 2D and it's
go,
supposed to be in 3D,
yeah.
and it's just like, oh, come on. Like, there's a shot at the very end of the movie where the pickaxe comes through the helmet and thing, and it's like sticking out, and it just looks so hokey. Like, I would expect that in 1981 or something like that out of, like...
Which they didn't even do.
No, I'm sure...
The original was so high class.
No, not even, like, like that's something from Jaws 3D
Oh, yeah.
kind of thing.
Right,
Like,
I see what you're
just
saying.
so stupid. 80s, like, let's just throw things at the camera and make it not work. But, so, things like that, things like that, it really bug me about the movie. But I did like the story. I like the... love triangle, and I like the ultimate reveal of the killer at the end of the movie.
Which is very similar, but it is different to the original.
I'm excited to watch the original. I really thought that was cool. I did like the performers, the main three actors in the movie. Jensen Ackles is from Supernatural. He's a great actor on Supernatural. So not a good actor in this movie. He's kind of laughable at times. So I was really excited to see him in it. And it's like, I want to like it because I like him, but he's really not all that good in the movie. Which is so weird because you see him in Supernatural and he has a lot of emotional scenes in that. He's so good. He's one of the best actors I've seen, like the most convincing actors I've seen cry. Like, it's shocking.
Well, they probably do the take right after he sees his paycheck.
Oh, God. I'm on TV. I'm so much better than this. So, yeah, it's just really... yeah, I'm gonna go 2.5 just because I did...
Holy shit!
I did get captivated by the love triangle, and the ultimate reveal of the killer. I was like, whoa, that was impressive. I didn't see that coming. And I like the look of the killer as taken from the previous one. I will agree with you. I was watching The Caves and I was like, you can tell it's in 3D because you can't shoot like claustrophobic cave environment in 3D because you need such a big camera and you need to, just the way it shoots, you can't shoot, like Cameron says, you can't shoot shadow. And the movie really it's like the most brightly lit horror movie I've ever seen.
It's like the most brightly lit, dark scenes. That's what I hate about movies now, though. It's the same thing with Valentine. It's like the dark scenes are so bright. I mean, there's no way a killer could hide in any shadow. There are no shadows. I mean, it's everything's bright.
Yeah, I mean, that generally doesn't bother me. It bothered me in this because it's like, this is a cave. Like, shouldn't it be like pitch black?
Yes, it should. And that's what they completely do and take advantage of the original.
Yeah. So yeah, that kind of little elements of the movie like that, like. I would have given this movie, like, I wanted to like this movie a lot, but it just didn't really pan out, having not seen the original. So this was my first and only introduction into this world. And then there's that really stupid, crass scene with the killer killing the naked chick who's like just running around.
The point of that?
That is terrible. That is a really bad scene, and it goes on for like 8 minutes.
I mean, if you're gonna get a naked girl running around, and get someone who's, I don't know, got something to see, first of all.
You know what's really weird? This is a little story. A woman came into Prime Video, which is a place that he and I used to work at, and she was like, "Did you ever see my Bloody Valentine, the remake one?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You know the naked chick in it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "That's my daughter." Like, she was this older kind of woman, and apparently the daughter now lives in or around Hollywood, but she's like, "That's just a little interesting piece of information." And I was like, "Really? I don't remember her." And she's like, "How can you not? She was naked for like a lot of that movie." So then I rewatched the movie after she told me that.
Yeah.
Which is so weird, like, to be so proud. My daughter was the, but yeah, so I rewatched the movie and I'm like, why would you tell people that? Like, that must have been so humiliating for that poor actress. Like,
well, but no, I think they got someone who liked.
I guess, but yeah,
you could tell she didn't care.
Yeah, it's
you know what else? Before I even forget, is what I thought was completely just, you know, back to your word you use a lot, which is crass. I think this is crass also. I don't know what crass means, but I think this is crass. That the manager of the little person, is that how you refer to little people?
Yeah.
Little people, I think, is a good word.
Mm-hmm.
Who's an old little person manager and/or owner of the motel, and how she's got like little person implants, I think, too, which I thought was. I mean,
really?
the woman in general, well, it looked like she had little person implants, which hopefully cost only twice, half as much as the full size. I thought she was. I mean, little people are fine, but I think the way she was kind of disgusting, and also the way they killed her, which is completely taking advantage of the little person. Do you remember how they killed her?
I've seen this movie twice, and I don't remember that.
Do you remember the little person, woman?
No, I don't. I don't.
That's how memorable this movie is.
Yeah.
The manager of the motel is a little person, an older woman, and the killer takes a pickaxe and I think through the bottom of her whatever, and just basically pins her into the ceiling.
Yeah, I might have remembered that.
To me, it was, I don't know, I'm generally not one to worry about taking offense to things one way or another, but it was just like crass, I think, is probably the word you could use it.
Yeah. So
I thought I'm just gonna go 1.5, and the half is only just for seeing seeing the guy, the costume, just the guy, which is different. I mean, it's changed a little bit, but I never thought in a million years they'd do a remake of My Bloody Valentine, because usually they remake stuff that people know about because there's a name already associated with it. So I'm just going to go 1.5 just to see, just because to see him back again. Oh, one thing that I want to comment is to see Tom Atkins on the screen again was something I never thought would happen. He's like 67 or something.
He does a better job here than he did in Halloween 3.
Well, which is ironic. Which is ironic. Yeah, it is very interesting that.
Apparently, when you're not acting for a while, you really want to show the people what you can do.
Yeah,
he really takes
Halloween 3
roll on balls.
Yeah, so it was cool to see Tom Atkins back again, and.
What do you think about, since we've done the Halloween reviews, Patrick Lucier's next, like the movie he wants to make?
What does he want to make?
Halloween 3, the continuation of
they're not even doing that yet?
Not yet. It's in limbo.
Well, I think it'll be a disaster.
Well, here's the interesting thing. He's like, the Halloween remakes were such a disingenuous take on that franchise. I can't believe you'd do that. So our movie's going to be a continuation of what happened in the second one, but...
The second remake?
The second remake, but we're going to bring it back to the roots and really show people this is Halloween. And I'm like, this dude has not impressed me with his movies, as of late.
Well, that's another thing, is that's what everyone...
At least Rob Zombie did something different. Even if it sucked, it was something different. So why take it back to something that was old when you can't really make it work on your other movies, like My Bloody Valentine or Drive Angry? Oh God, Drive Angry is so bad. Like, or Dracula 2000 or whatever. God, that was bad.
Well, the funny thing about people talking about no one ever got it right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna take it back to what it meant, what it really was. I mean, it's easy to say, and I've never seen anyone actually do it. A lot of people do that, and they just so I don't. Talk is cheap, and I'll be like, okay, shut up, just show me. To me, if Patrick Lussier is doing, Halloween 3, I mean, there's no hope. I mean, it's gonna be worse. I mean, if he does it, especially in 3D. I mean, it's gonna be worse than Halloween remake and the sequel. I mean, at least Rob Zombie had a sense of production design, a style, a visual style. He had a style, and I accept that. But Patrick Lucier's got nothing. I mean, he's got a resume of editing some, you know, a bunch of great directors' movies. You know, Wes Craven, a lot of his movies. From, I think, New Nightmare on, right?
Yeah, he did. Scream 3 was the last one I think he did as an editor, and it's like, you should really go back. I mean, it's not that he's a bad filmmaker, it's just that he doesn't do it right. Like, he gets things with a lot of potential, and he just doesn't have good follow-through. Yeah. So, it's unfortunate. He does somewhat get good performances out of his actors occasionally.
Well, maybe that's just the actors on their own.
Yeah, I guess.
So, what do you think?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant what is my take on his talent?
Oh, well.
Mine was the same as yours. My Bloody Valentine, we've strayed from that, but Patrick Lussier sort of sucks it up. I thought it sucked less than he did.
Yeah. What'd you say? 2.5?
2.5.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But I've never seen the original.
Oh, so. Yeah. Well, but still, you should know that My Bloody Valentine 3D sucks without having seen. But whatever. You shouldn't have to see the original to know that sucks.
I guess.
I'm just kidding. You're entitled to his ideas, so am I. But yeah, like I say, the more we talk about these, the more interested I am. I'm just like, I'm gonna buy it for you. I just want you to see the original, probably. So
it's gonna be funny when I get it. I'm like, it's
it was
one.
Stupider than the remake. I'm gonna be like,
That'll be the end.
So I think that's it. I think we've covered it. It's just crass, stupid. I think it just looks digital because it is. And there's very little to like about My Bloody Valentine 3D. I'd say anyone who's seen it and liked it, or not liked it, if you haven't checked out the original, please do, because that's much better. Have a good one. Happy Valentine's Day.
Marker. Okay, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, action! Oh, your light's not on. Come on, go back in. Turn your light on. Oh, fuck! No! Kick your fucking ass. Oh, shit. Here we go.
You alright?
Yeah. And shoot his face, and cut. You okay? Yeah.
Shit. How did you know about the words on the roll? No, let me start over. I'm not talking about fucking Megan up in the house. No, let me start over. Help! Ow! Up in the house. Why do I keep tripping up that line? Fuck, where do we go? Oh, he's not coming?
No, you just... Yeah.
Tom, I have a husband and I have a Tom. I'm not talking about fucking Megan. The hearts. Can I stop it for a second? Yeah. Up in the house, you're 300 Sorry. I have a husband and fuck. Jesus Christ.
He's there. He's there. The miner is fucking there.
He's supposed to be there. It's just a miscue. Sorry.